Hi Scorpio, my name is Mana. Welcome on my new YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe, of course, if you want to. So this is my second YouTube channel. My first YouTube channel is in my native language, which is Polish. So I got there almost 3,000, not 300, 3,000. 3,000 subscribers. So my English, if you don't understand my English, just bear with me, okay? I'm doing my best. Just bear with me. So I'm gonna be using 3 decks. I'm gonna start with Mystical Shaman, dear Scorps. So yeah, so this is my new YouTube channel in English, but you know, this is not my new game overall. So I'm on the YouTube since maybe 4 years, something like that. 3 years, but I had some break, then I come back, and right now I decided to I feel strong pain in here, like real strong pain. What's going on with you, Scorps? Yeah, it's almost pulsating, like I got a feeling like it's pulsating, like pulse, like beat on my right side. This is my right side. Wow, okay. Strong emotions, strong connections. Jaw, something about jaw. We got a gatherer in the reverse. At the bottom we got council. On the split we got a giveaway in the reverse. So let me clarify with my mini tarot deck. Gatherer in the reverse. You are dropping something, like drop jaw. Sometimes when we are like in shock, like you are dropping your jaw, right? Maybe it is something like that. Okay, at the bottom we got an 8 of Wands. Sorry, because I got strong light. 8 of Wands in the reverse. But what? Okay, a lot of movement, weird movement. We got a Chariot, we got a Hangman, and we got a Queen of Swords. But also we got an 8 of Wands in the reverse, right? Okay. So basically you are starting with something. You are moving finally. There is a feeling of you are moving, but suddenly you've been stopped. And I got a feeling like you've been stopped because there was some kind of pause. For you, like you needed to take a moment for going inward, like in order to process something, because giveaway is in the reverse. So this card talking about, for me, usually not getting what you want, not getting this light which you need. And on the split of the tarot deck, we got a 5 of Cups. So there is some kind of feeling of disappointment, but this disappointment is not coming from the environment. This disappointment is coming from your some kind of unprocessed sadness, grieving process, not being able to connect with your intuition, like fogginess, maybe anxiety. So yeah, it was some kind of pause. You was pausing because here we got a Four of Swords in the reverse. So you are coming out of some kind of period of resting where all these cards are talking about movement, like dropping jaw, like something is dropping because Gatherer is in the reverse. You are releasing something. There is some kind of release. And in order to release, you needed to go in not only in the different position, but I got a feeling like this different position was completely opposite to your energy. And before it happened, your energy was Chariot, which is movement. So you was going something, you was charging, and then you was stopped. And you was thrown to the dark night of the soul, may I say, or maybe just place of moment of stillness where you needed to go to your darkness again in order to find your truth. Find your truth. But this Queen of Swords, because we got a lot of cards basically which are talking about the truth, right? But somehow we got a Queen of Swords, Queen. And somehow this is really important. This is what I understand. Queen is elevated version of you. So basically it is like that. When you are in the mode of releasing something, when you are in the past, when you are in the, you know, your Four of Swords, where you need to step back and think about of all, maybe just being in the grieving process, let's say, right? Some kind of moment of depression, some kind of moment of dark night of the soul. And this moment I'm calling like fogginess, and the most impactable, the most absorbed part of you is Queen of Swords, which is impacted by your time in the grieving process. Your Queen of Swords in the time where you are grieving is completely shut down. So she's not able to make any decision. She's not able to make any clear conclusions of your situation or next movement. That's why you've been passed, because that was this aspect which was needed to move or decide or make a decision how to move forward. So Gatherer is telling me that you are releasing this process in general. Like, okay, let's say that was in the recent past. You just move on, right? Okay, so there was some kind of restriction which was coming from you. Basically, I got a feeling like your environment didn't stop you. You stepped out of your position, and it was clear for you that you need to take a moment for clarification to come. And somehow this card is called being unprepared. For me, this card is card of test. You've been tested. But again, it is not test of the environment. And this card is in the reverse. So you coming out of some kind of test, but it is not like test like you needed to maybe you needed to pass something in order to move forward. That's why you knew that you need to change your perspective in order to move forward. Another thing which is coming for me is there was some kind of past judgment. Like in the past, you made some judgments and two of your aspects needed to meet themselves. So basically, what I'm getting is your movement from the past needed to meet your actual present state of your mind, body, and spirit. And moment when these two aspects have met, that was the moment actually when you change your perspective. Okay, cool. And somehow that was moment when you could align with your truth. No, this card don't want to come out. Something is like really not lazy, but reluctant. Something was reluctant to come out from you. Something was attached to you so much that it was reluctant to move from you. And I got a feeling like you needed to just literally pass in order to release yourself from these attachments. Again, it's not falling. Yeah, right now we got a message. Okay. Yes, drum in the reverse. There is some kind of feeling of coming out of something. Drum, for me, this card is saying about some kind of pattern, right? As a beaten drum is, you can hear like beaten drum. You got this drum in this certain pattern, but what is more, what is behind this drum, what is more important is who is beating this drum, who is making this pattern, who is making tempo in which you need to move forward, right? So you coming out of some kind of pattern, you are coming out of some kind of not authentic with you, with your elevated version, tempo basically. So you need to check out your vibe before this situation and right now, because there is a before this release of your attachments and right now, because there is a huge difference in way which you are going to be working, moving, communicating, vibing. Basically your tempo is changing. whether it is moving tempo, whether it is your work tempo, whether it is your speaking tempo. Maybe you're gonna listen different music with different tempo. It's gonna be all about you coming into your true authentic beat. Basically, what is coming to me also is beating to your own drum. You're gonna be beating to your own drum. You are going to be the main person, which is giving yourself tempo. No one will tell you how to move, how fast to move, how much work, and you're gonna be more independent. After release of this grieving, of this sadness, of this moment of depression, of moment of losing something in order to move forward. So maybe you decided, okay, I need to release this because enough is enough. King of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom. Star in the reverse. Two of Pentacles on the split of the deck. And this is clarifier of this drum in the reverse. So you are coming out of some kind of healing, but why Star is in the reverse? So you're coming out of some kind of long cycle of healing, which was really strict, really has its beat, has its tempo, and it was like basically not free, or you maybe felt restricted in healing. And this healing was everything about you getting your balance back. So in the moment when you coming into your balance, this is end of your healing. So what you are feeling is like you are losing something because Star is in the reverse. You are feeling that you are losing something because you lost your attachments. Maybe there is a loss of money or some time or some material possessions, or maybe you are moving to another place. So you are feeling like you are losing part of your comfortable environment in order to build something which is more authentic to you. But this grieving process of you not getting what you want, basically, was some kind of your test. Okay, let's see what else. Animals. It was test about your instincts, what you are going to choose, who you are going to connect with, who you are going to be inspired by, where you are going to be, how you are going to be giving to yourself meaning about your self-care. That was the test. Like, are you willing to improve yourself? Are you willing to give yourself self-love? Because as I said on the beginning, the environment didn't stop you. You stopped yourself and you said, I'm coming out of this position because I need to heal myself. Taming the wind. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Okay, so that was your healing. Strength in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, Two of Swords in the upright. So that was about your healing. Here was some kind of pattern. Here was some kind of beat, some tempo of your healing, of your way of healing. So you was doing something in order to get out of your restriction, of your everything what was restricting you. So that was this moment of pause, and you are coming to your Nine of Cups because there is some kind of release which wasn't before possible, and right now, after your release and after your moment of grieving after this release, there is a turn of the wheel possible finally. Okay, dear Scorpio, I got a feeling it is like clear cut from first reading. I'm gonna do extended reading if you are interested, so you can check it on my YouTube channel. It's gonna be available. It's gonna be here on my YouTube channel. You can check it for free. Thank you. Okay. So if not, if you are not resonating and this is everything, then thank you for being here, and hope we will see you next time. Thank you so much, and bye.